But speaking of a stall-tastic, Paul George last night missed back-to-back free throw stories in the Suns Clippers game. If he just would have made those free throws, he would have iced the game and basically won them. You know, that would have given him a 3-point advantage, and we wouldn't have seen the great alley-oop dunk to end the game for the Suns. But he missed back-to-back free throws. Many people have been putting the superstar title on Paul George, PG-13, for quite a while. Can you have a superstar label and miss back-to-back free throws to ice the game in a playoff game?
Absolutely, you can. Shaquille O'Neal comes to mind immediately. End of a game, close. You kept that ball as far away from Shaquille O'Neal as you could. So early on in his career, when they still thought they could learn to make him or show him how to shoot free throws, and they would still try to get him the ball at the end of a game, people would just hack him.
Yep.
That's where the hack a Shaq became
Yep.
became a term, because he couldn't hit a free throw for his life. The guy was one of the most dominant centers of all time. So yes, you can't have that superstar moniker. You can be a superstar in this league and do that. Again, you can have a bad game. Things cannot go your way. PG-13 can come out next game and pull a KD and drop like 52, and the Clippers win at home by 13 points. And then we're talking about how great PG-13 is in the playoffs and how clutch he was with his team down 0-2.
See, and then I'm on the exact opposite spectrum of that, because you brought up the name Shaq, which is a great point, but people knew that Shaq could not make free throws. The coaches knew that. The players knew that. Paul George historically is a pretty good free throw shooter. I believe he's like 75% from the foul line. This tells me he kind of has a little bit of Ben Simmons in him. Let's just be honest. His butthole puckered up, and he did not want the ball at the foul line. You saw it. You saw it in his face like, man, we're only up by one. I got to make at least one, so if they shoot it, we can go into overtime. But Torrey, his butthole puckered. He got scared. So that tells me that PG-13 will not be taking the last shot for the Clippers for the rest of the series. That's just the way it is.